me turn this down. Hi, Juan. How are you? There, is that better? Just trying to sit on my granddad donut.
Where is me phone? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh.
What happened?
What up, Juan?
Do you remember he can't hear you?
He said he can hear a little bit. Because I remember I said the closed captioning wouldn't work.
Yeah. So I guess we can. Why is this still showing?
Because you gotta fast forward it.
Oh. To what?
Is there a button that says live?
Oh. Okay. Ew. Clean the house and now laundry. Ugh.
Sounds like fun. I gotta do my laundry too. Yep.
So I guess we can do the introductions. You go.
Why do I have to go first?
Huh?
So why do I get to go first?
Because you're older.
No, I'm not. I am Mo. I am co-owner of Eclectic Emporium. We are in Clarksburg, West Virginia. We have been in business for over 2 years now. I specialize in furniture and, as of lately, planters. I've been building a massive amount of planters. I also kind of handle all the admin stuff, website stuff, marketing, just most of all the social media stuff for the company.
And I am George Tucker. I'm a licensed hairstylist in the state of West Virginia, and I do the smalls here, which are anything other than planters and furniture.
Yep, I've done a small or two in my life.
Up-to-date stuff. We are going to Boutiques and Antiques in August. Not sure about Jane Lou or Christmas at the Barn because we've kind of sort of missed that. So we're going to try to get ourselves in there. That's about it. But for the month of April, if you spend $60 either in the store or at the salon, you get put into a drawing for a $55 gift card. Because Mo turns 55 this month.
Nope, it's not Mo. One of us does, but it ain't me. I'm still in my early 50s.
That'll be me. So I just think that would be something special for the clients or customers. I don't know how you would differentiate between the two.
They're all customers.
We have open house on April 18th from 10 to 5.
Yep, we're going to have music, snacks, refreshments, and probably be a little discount in there somewhere, probably a 30% or so, somewhere in there. I think I put 30% on all the stuff that I put out. So,
and then we're also going to have Zen again, which is a massage therapist in across the parking lot from us. She's opening I think this week, right? Is that what she said? Maybe next week? I think next week she's opening. So she'll have her studio open too. And I think we're going to flip-flop discounts between the two of us. And then we're going to have what's Tiana Butcher? Hold on, I always want to say her company wrong. Untamed Philly Clothing Company, and she does like Western wear. She has a Facebook page, so if you want to go on her Facebook page and look at her stuff, it's actually really nice. I mean, most of it's women's things, but I think there's stuff in there for guys too. And she also does fresh tallow, and I think she does permanent jewelry too. So she has an array of stuff. And she'll, if weather's permitted, she'll bring her big old trailer up here and she'll open the back of the trailer. You can just shop until you drop. Whether it's with us or her, and haven't heard back from the others yet. Oh. When are you coming out here?
Yeah, when are you coming out to visit us? And be in the mountains. The hills have eyes.
So I think that's all the announcements we actually have. What?
I'm such a bad grandpa.
Oh, you are.
My son is going to absolutely kill me. He is going to absolutely kill me. It's the first one, too. I'm surprised he didn't call me, though.
He's probably angry at you.
In case you're wondering, I missed the grandbaby's first birthday, which was yesterday. Are you ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we are going to the overhead.
Okay, so this was a Christmas item that I literally just found in a stack of craziness over there.
It's a what?
And this was a Christmas item. So this had a paint and lay on it. So what I have done is I have painted it with oh my gosh, not basil. What's the other one? Oh, Vintage Moss by Paint Couture. And the Paint Couture Vintage Moss mineral paint has a top coat on it. But I also put a Paint Couture Extreme Gloss matte on top of it too. So we're going to do a transfer on it. This glare is awful. And then we're going to put actually a mold on it too. And the mold we're using is Wreaths and Swags mold, and it's from the spring 2026 release.
Which is available on our website at eclecticemporium.co.
Did you put that on there as like a thing that keeps rolling?
The ticker? No, I haven't gotten the ticker done yet. I was looking up how to do it, but I haven't
mastered that.
It's a whole lot of setup. I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
So prior to putting down a transfer, you're going to want to put some type of top coat on. Normally, if you put a paint, if you just put paint and the top coat down, sometimes the paint the transfer won't stick. So this is to ensure that it will adhere to your project.
Just in case the first one didn't work. I gotta delete one of those.
These are pretty easy to put on. They're just they're just a little time consuming. But I mean, they'll basically adhere to literally everything and anything. I don't know if there's anything that we've tried that it hasn't adhered to. I know it'll adhere to my thumbs because sometimes I get all befuddled. But the times that I haven't been able to get it to adhere to anything is when the paint was actually a little still not completely 100% dry. And you're going to take the back of it and burnish it down.
We got no Cassidy today?
Yeah, where is Cassidy? So the Wreath and Swags molds, this is actually a, this is not IOG clay, but this is resin. And it's a quick set resin. So it takes about 10 to 15, 20 minutes. And I think I'm going to put these around the little birdie. But I'm also going to paint it first. Then I have these, and these are just partial castings, which that you can also do as well. So I may put one up there and maybe one here. Or maybe I'll just put one here. There's an overpour on this. Actually, that's clay. So I think that'll be pretty, huh? I do it like that. What do you think? What do you think, Juan? Oh, he said she's on there. Yes, she is. So now we just need to find a color to paint this. And we can go with like greens on here and then maybe make the bow pink. So we don't have that dark maroon. Oh, I guess we did not. What is this? Let's see. It's a little sparkly in there. Need something more dull. I think I've got it. Let's see what the barn red does. Is that a little too bright?
Yeah, but you can put some dark wax over it.
So we need to stir that up a little bit. There, you can look at the bunny rabbit while we stir.
Can't see the bunny rabbit.
So much for being ready, huh?
That's what people go through if they do it at home. There it is.
Juan's afraid of ice, so that's why he's not going to come to West Virginia.
He said yes. I don't know what he's answering yes to.
What's this mean up here?
What's what mean?
All those names.
That's our Facebook name, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter.
Why does it say that person's name right there?
Oh, you're talking about the bottom. That's just activity.
Huh?
That's activity.
Oh. Wish that was square. That'd be nice, huh?
They don't know we're streaming? How dare them call doing our stream?
They'd probably get on here and say something if they do that.
Rude.
Juan, so how have you been? You text that to him.
I've been texting. He's been answering. He can hear.
Juan, can you hear us? Something about the closed caption may not be working.
Oh, closed caption is definitely not working. I don't think I have it on the delay for that. Closed captioning is not on.
Well, his may be on, right?
Yeah, I think you can sometimes pick up what's being said.
So talk to him about your planners. And do you have a picture you can pop up there on the screen? Why?
Because I don't know how to do it.
Lies.
Oh, I did take a new picture today. I don't know if it's going to work though. This thing be messing up. That's one thing I have to learn how to do is like add multimedia stuff to this.
I'll talk to him about your planners.
Oh, I got an image slideshow? What?
Oh, hi, Cassidy. We were just talking where you were.
Maybe that's what he meant by she's on there.
What's up, George? Hi, George.
What are we making?
We are making this little plaque right here.
She call you a dork? That's crazy.
On my birthday month, even.
Why is she calling you a dork? A dork. That's
So this is painted a transfer by
IOD.
Yeah, but what's the name of the transfer?
Oh, that I don't know.
Madalena? Mata somebody. This is Paint Couture Barn Door. Used to be called Red Velvet, right? And I think I'm going to paint these white. Oh, there you go. She just told you.
Said no, I'm deaf. You're not all the way deaf.
I know. That's why I asked. Poor little guy.
Oh God, that's a big picture.
Hmm?
The picture's so big.
So this we're going to paint white because I'm eventually going to put it on. I'm going to put some wax on it, clear wax, and probably maybe an antique wax. Cassie, you didn't hear us in the beginning. Giving away. We're doing a drawing for a $55 gift card. Well, it'll be the last. Comment said IOD. The last live at the end of the month in April, because I'm turning 55 on April 10th. So that'd be something we would give back to the clients, customers, clients.
Oh God, I don't like that. Don't do that.
Oh.
Stretch the screen, center the screen. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the planters that I'm building this year. Well, these is just two of the styles. I got some more I'm going to be building, but so as you can see here, the two on the outside are 5 feet long or wide in this picture, and then 5 feet tall, and then they have a depth of like 14 inches, 12 inches. Inside. Soil depth is like 10.5 inches, I think, maybe a little less. So you can use these for cucumbers or whatever you want, any kind of vining plant that you have. The one in the middle is 24 inches inside. The outside, I think, is 26 inches. And then also it's got a 5-foot tall trellis on it. But yeah, so far these are the ones that I built. They're made out of cedar, so they're rot resistant. Very good for outdoors. They should hold color pretty well. You can, if you're not using them for like food and stuff, you can stain them to kind of protect them more so they keep their color longer. But I don't do any of that because you never know what people are going to use them for. So I don't want to have them already stained and then have people not be able to use them for vegetables or whatever they want. So these are the ones on the outside, the right and the left. Those are $100. If you're anywhere in the area, I don't ship over the country. It's just too much. And then the one in the middle is 70. And then also I'm going to build an intermediate one, so that we're going to have the 2-foot, the 3-foot, the 5-foot, and then I'm going to do some without trellises as well. So, and also, if you're local to the area and you want something customized for your space, let me know and I'll build whatever dimensions. They can't go any higher than 6 feet tall because that's the limitations of the fence pickets. I mean, I might be able to figure out a way to Jimmy rig one up higher than that, but for the most part, 6 foot is probably about the limit on the height on those. Other than that, yeah, that's all we're cranking them out here. Had a couple orders from Facebook Marketplace and also from me posting on our page. So
we just ordered a gun, so yeah. Are we unmuted? Cassie, did you like my little bunny rabbit? It's got a hole in his butt.
what do you guys have planned for Easter? What are you guys doing? Who's cooking? Who's gonna have all the food?
I think Juan has to work. Doesn't he work on Sundays? So I've ran across this gloss super heavy gel, and she didn't see what.
Bunny rabbit.
Oh, how cute. Well, it's a shaker. I think it's a salt shaker, right? Or is that pepper?
Yeah, I think that's pepper. Salt is
2?
not cooking. My sister is. Wants it at work probably. Yeah, I'll probably be working too.
After you cook?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be working?
Cassie said it's cute in the garage.
You can have your friend go out there and help you.
I got planters.
You know.
Huh?
Your friend can go out and help you.
Who?
Mom's friend.
Oh.
He'll be out there.
I plead the fifth. What kind of work you doing, Cassidy? You got work, or you just work, work? At home, work.
Like Rihanna.
Yeah. You making some stuff? What you doing over there? What you got cooking? I need a nap.
So the good thing about when IOD comes out with new products, what I do love about them is you can actually layer them, and you can make them individual, or I mean, you can just actually be very creative.
Real work, farm work. Oh, taking care of a
She
client.
said real work.
Wait, what did it say? Do I have that thing overcard?
She has. She
client's
takes care of the
horses.
horses. Cassidy, what's your horse's name again?
Moonrider. Doppelganger.
I want to say.
Fried eggs on toast.
Number 9 in the second race.
BS walks.
I think one went back to.
I work at a restaurant as a food runner.
Yeah, he. I think he went back to.
See, he can hear. He be messing with you. He be playing. We know you can hear. You got that selective hearing. You only hear what you want to hear. Wait, you still at this? Wait, what restaurant was he at? Rainforest? Rain Cloud?
Oh my gosh, no, he hadn't been there forever. He was at the one downtown.
At the Golden Nugget, right?
Yeah,
Where
but
Tony
Claim
worked?
Jumper. I think that's where he. Claim Jumper one? Is that was that the name of the restaurant?
At downtown?
Yeah, in
The Golden
Gold
Nugget?
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't Claim Jumpers. It was something else, wasn't it?
I think it started with a V. It's where Tony worked, and I think he left there and went to some other place. I love the food at Claim Jumper.
Cassie, you only taking care of one horse? That's easy. I remember I went horseback riding one time. Saltgrass Steakhouse, that's what it's called. Maybe not.
Is that where Tony works too?
Y'all got some weird restaurant names. What you mean y'all got? Saltgrass? You never heard of Saltgrass?
Tio and I. He don't care. He don't got no
He knows.
gender.
He knows. He knows who you're talking about.
Okay, so we're gonna give this a moment to dry.
Mr. Sandman.
No, you know what? I should have, should have put some, I'm having deja vu. She knows things and stuff, he said.
Okay. You probably get asked that question 1,000 times. That's looking cute.
Tell me that stuff is dry already. Now I'm going to use DIY clear wax. And you want to put the clear wax on there because it's a sealant, so your transfer will be sealed onto your project as well. This could be considered a top coat. And do we have any clear wax in the store?
We have smaller ones. We don't have the big cans.
So this is available on our website, eclecticemporium.co.
CO, no M. Yeah, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest.
Yeah, because we got so much stuff on there.
Maybe not right now, but someday when I get my stuff together. Bye, George. Getting ready to drive home.
Bye, Cassidy.
Dork. That's what she meant to say on there. She meant to say, bye, George. Dork. No, that's, yeah, see, you talking to George. Well, you call him a dork twice in one stream? Oh, my goodness. That's just wrong. And it's his birthday month. I don't know what to do about you, Cassidy. I don't know. Safe drives, though. Safe drives. Safe travels. Be safe. Look both ways before crossing an intersection. The behavior is very polished.
What? What are you talking about, Juan?
The behavior is... I don't understand. I don't. What are we talking about? What behavior is very polished?
Maybe what I'm doing here. I mean, how long have we had IOD now? It'll be 2 years in June? July?
We got our first shipment in 2024. It was July. That's when we started with Roy Cycled as well.
Okay, so normally what you would do is do
Heck no.
you would do the DIY dark wax, but I'm going to use Paint Couture. I should do Amber Honey. It's kind of dark in there.
What happens if I hit this button?
I think I'm going to do Amber Honey. So I'm going to put this Paint Couture
It ain't doing nothing.
Amber Honey antiquing glaze on here. And of course we'll rub it off. And what the antiquing glaze will do, it will go down in the cracks of the molds. This is always like a little scary thing when this happens like that. but
Oh my gosh! You done messed it up.
I wonder where Miss Dottie is tonight too.
Whatever, Cassidy. I'm no dork.
So this will darken and deepen the red, and it looks like it may go better with maroon or burgundy or. And when you have the clear wax on here, it's kind of like a barrier. So when I'm done here, I'll be able to wipe it back to where pleasing to the eye to me, or hopefully to you all too.
George, it's looking good.
Oh, thank you, Cassidy.
Oh, I have my thing muted. I can't hear the little notifications. My bad.
And I'm just going to use the same towel that I used on the clear wax. You see how that kind of antiques it a little? And you can take a little mist of water and put it on it too. And that likes to move the antiquing wax, or the antiquing glaze, I'm sorry, the antiquing glaze around a little bit more. So you see the difference between the two? This is wiped and this is unwiped. And you see how the antiquing glaze made this look a little bit closer to that, just a little bit. So I like doing the molds on top of a transfer because it gives it dimension. And you know, nobody wants to look at something and it just be, I guess, was Charlie Brown one-dimensional? Charlie Brown would be considered one-dimensional? Because they were never, or South Park?
Well, most cartoons are one-dimensional.
Bugs Bunny never was.
They don't move.
360?
Yeah, there's no, they're all X and Y axis. They're not Z. The Z is what makes it 3D.
And if you want, like, you can make it a little more antique-y on the sides, which this would be normal wear and tear. Of course, would be on the sides of the project. And so one of the good things about the clear wax also is if you get this on here too dark and you don't like it, you want to remove it, if you use the clear wax, it will actually act as an eraser. So I think that's kind of cool too.
The other benefit of using the darker wax, especially on lighter colors or molds, is it kind of brings out the details of the mold. So you're able to kind of see more of what's happening in it. When you have it all one color, it's hard to break up those different things. And ILD has some of the most detailed molds out there, so it's always good to be able to kind of draw attention to those.
So this is just a little quick project. I mean, how long did it take us to do it? What time is it? It's about
35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was already painted. That didn't take long.
Yeah, if you paint it and use a heat gun, you can knock off a whole lot of time, or you can paint in your spare time. You can do one part of it, come back to it later when you have more time. There's a lot of ways to do all this stuff.
And the way that these molds are, see, they got little flowers in there. So you can also take some of your DIY paint, which would be vintage pink, or you can take your paint couture paint, which would be there at the ballet, and you can paint these in just with a little light brush. And you can do that with the green. There's so many different greens too. I mean, it just depends on what your aesthetic is. And this comes with a hanger. Don't judge because I haven't done the back yet, but it comes with a hanger. So this is like a wall hanger. You can use it as a shelf sitter too. But
there you go. Easy, simple. Wish I had the patience to do more of those. I don't like the small. I like the big ones. I like doing big projects. Jeez, I stepped away for 5 minutes. Gorgeous.
oh, did you switch the laundry over?
Yeah, he must have been doing the laundry. Alright, we're going back to the faces. Easy peasy. Any questions about the project or anything else that we've talked about today? Bueller.
So don't forget to go on the website, eclecticemporium.co, and if you were to purchase $60 without shipping, right? You don't want to do shipping on that. Yeah, without shipping. Then even on the website, we will put your name into a drawing. And we will draw, what's the date on, what's the last date in April? Last Wednesday, DIY? WednesDIY in April.
Well, today's the 1st, so it's what, 8, 15, 22, 29th? If my math is correct? My math is mathing?
Oh, Passover starts today too. That's kind of scary that Passover and
Yep.
April Fool's Day is on the same day. So the 29th, we will do the drawing for the, yeah. I figured it was washer to dryer. 29th, we will be doing the drawing for the $55 gift card.
So, get your purchases in. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, now folding. IOD did have a price increase that went into effect today. So if you were one of the luckier people that got your stuff in a couple days ago, you got your stuff cheaper than what everyone else is getting it now. So keep that in mind. It's not us, it's them. But we do understand why the price increases are there. It's also to kind of, we're all held to the same standards, so no one can undercut other people. So it's a good thing, and at the same time, things are getting more expensive now. So we have to keep in mind that everything's costing more to produce than it used to. So, but that is all I have for today. I am starving. We need to go let the dog out at home too because he's been there all day. And if you guys are looking for a planter, please, by all means, reach out. I have one of them. I think, well, it's supposed to be on the website, but it's not up yet. I'll make sure it gets up tonight. I put it in the system, but it's not showing up. So I got to fix that. At any rate, let us know. Send us a message either on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you feel comfortable. And if you're local,
stop in.
Yeah, stop by and visit us. We're here Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sometimes Sundays and Mondays too, but we're not supposed to be.
If it's Sundays and Mondays, call first. We're probably here. Or text.
Yeah.
Make a message. Don't call the store.
Or if you can only get in here on a Sunday or Monday and you just want to come in, we can.
Oh, I should put some gold around the edges of that.
We can always come down and meet you down here. Yeah. But that's all I have for today. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, thanks you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate it, and we will see you next week.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.